Yeah, good morning. Welcome to this other edition of Bystand. On this wet morning, we've had serious issues this morning, technical issues, network issues this morning, but we've sorted it out. I plead with us. Please bear with us. Today, let's look at the main headline on the Sun newspaper this morning. 6 dead, many trapped in Lagos. 21-story building in Lagos. In 21-story building collapse. 6 dead, many trapped in Lagos. 21-story building collapse. Soludo and Ubah fight dirty at Anambra Guber debate. You have fake certificate. Abga candidate tells Ubah, you were nobody until I made you CBN governor. APC candidate fires back. We won't allow anyone stop the election, the Anambra election. Masop vows. Plateau arrests, release police arrests, release Plateau speaker, 11 lawmakers. Police arrests, release Plateau speaker, 11 lawmakers. Intervene, save democracy, embattled legislatures, beg Buhari. Intervene, save democracies, embattled legislators, beg Buhari. Resident protests. Let's look at the nation this morning. But Buhari, Biden, and others seek end to carbon emissions. Elumelu says, we have trained 1.5 million Africans. Ubah, Soludo, Ozigbo call for dialogue with IPOB. Ubah, Soludo, Ozigbo call for dialogue with IPOB. 76,104 voters risk no voting. In Wanyawu, Ndigwe will lose if poll is disrupted. Minister, government owes 74,000 jobs, beneficiaries 7.3 billion naira. Government owes 704,000 jobs, beneficiaries 7.3 billion naira. Let's go straight to our review this morning. Today we are going to be talking about two issues. Number one, the Anambra election issue and the collapse building. As an agent, looking at the state of how buildings are being collapsed in Lagos State, what is your take on?
Okay, my take on it is, I'll still give the blame on Lagos State government because there must be quality control. There are agencies that are in charge of the quality control of buildings in Lagos. Now, those are the people that need to wake up from slumber and do their work. And they need to stop all those corruption acts that has been going on underneath. Because you know, the building, the foundation is not standing, it's not really worthy. Just thank God that this kind of thing is happening. We pray it doesn't happen in Nigeria because we don't have foundation. The structure of this country is totally, the foundation of this country is nothing to write about, man. Let us get ourselves a constitution, a new constitution that we will start, you know, we start with, right? Because as it is now, we don't have a formidable constitution that can help the masses, that can help the citizens of this country.
The Lagos as a state, a center of excellence, is supposed to have dealt with its land and building issues.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You could hear me now that say I'm blaming Lagos State government, number one, because the laxity to be able to monitor every building going on. And I told you about Lagos Building Control Agency, that they're in charge of all this project going on. They are corrupt elements, I would say, and I'm bold to say it. They are corrupt elements. If they've just placed the stop work on this thing, and they need to follow up. But some of them, the developer will remove the sticker and go behind and bribe them, pay it to their different account. That's why I said Lagos State Building Corporation Agency is the most corrupt, one of the most corrupt agencies under Lagos State. And they are not allowing, they can never allow the good work of any Lagos governor to be, because they are the one going around to collect bribes. If they have done their duty, this building will not crack. This building will not, crack and collapse. And it's all about their laxity. And the Lagos State government has to be in control. And the people in charge of that area need to be punished, brought to book. I'm talking of the civil servant and the Lagos building control staff that were assigned to that area. They need to be brought to book.
Let's look at the debates yesterday. Did you watch the?
I watched it. I didn't watch it, sorry. But I heard it. They all call for dialogue. They all call for dialogue. And why they call for dialogue is they need to stop this killing. They need to stop this killing. Right? Why they need to stop this killing is for peace to reign. Peace has to reign this time around.
Is it killing or agitation?
Definitely, the killing is going on. People that are behind the killing, they should fish them out and stop it so that they can be a formidable presentation. Two wrongs don't make a right. Right? When you even go to UN, United International Criminal Court, you have to tender. It will come for equity, come with a clean hand. Right? Let them come with a clean hand. Right? So that people, there's protest, there's same agitation in Catalonia, in Spain, but we've never heard. It's only when they are dispersing them that they're using water, canoe to disperse them, that you always hear casualty.
Okay.
But this time around, there must be peace in that angle.
Iwanyan is saying that Indigo will lose if poll is disrupted.
It's same thing we are saying here now. The Igbo has to still carry along the nation. Leave the agitator. Let them be doing their thing. And the politics has to go on. But because you cannot lose in two sides, in two-way side. Your resources is one of the money they are sharing in Abuja. So when you don't want to partake, say they should not have election. Who is going to lose? Who is going to fund the amenities there? Who is going to fund it? Or are the Igbo leaders ready to contribute money and start building infrastructure that the government is supposed to do? Is the Igbo norm contributing to the national revenue? Are they not contributing to national revenue of this country? Yeah. So why do you not say you should boycott? When you boycott, you lose a lot. That is one thing I want people to be using ideology to attack issues. When you boycott, you'll be at loss. So what's the last?
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. So I don't know.
No last. No last.
Mr. Edolum, Lagos.
Yes. Now. We only have 5 minutes. I'm going to give 5 minutes. I come more than 5 minutes. I'll go. My name is Lucky Ayaguna. Edolum, Lagos. Good morning, viewer. God bless you.
That one has taken 1 minute. Okay, let's continue.
Okay.
Anambra election. Igbo will lose if the poll is disrupted.
They can't lose anywhere, nothing. All these are politicians talk. They are not going to lose. After all this staying at home every Monday, you don't lose anything. Nothing. Igbo has resources. They have the trillions and billions they can use to feed that Southeast alone, not the federal government. What are they going to lose? What are they going to lose? The governor that was there before for 8 years.
Iwanyan is the person saying this.
Forget Iwanyan. Iwanyan was a PDP, long, old man. Now they finished the country. Now it's moved to APC, moved to PDP. These are political talk. People are not going to lose anything, whether election or no election, because the people are suffering. They are suffering under even this governor that spent 8 years. So what are they gaining? People that are doing their business, they don't nothing concerned for the election. It's always southwest. They will say if they don't vote, they will lose because they are waiting for government house. See, waiting for government house or in the northerners. Every month they go to local government, they are not working. But Igbo, every day they work to their business, what concern them with government. Nothing concern them. Okay, they are not going to lose.
Let's talk about the debate yesterday. What do you take of the debate?
What debate? They are still old people who are old. They were there before. Soludo was there before. All of them there.
No, the PDP was not there before.
I know the new man there, but let me tell you, they are the same pet of feather, the same thing. I need a youth, a vibrant youth that will come up and take that mandate. But wait for me, let the people come out and vote their own choice. But APC should not number 10 to number 1 again. If they try that, Anambra is not Osho. Anambra is not Lagos. Anambra is not Undo. Anambra is not Oguo. Where one man will sit down and say, go like this, go like this. No. Anambra, that vote be peaceful so that we all be posted in Nigeria. That's my
you know that they are going to use federal mines. Federal mines going
they
to
forget federal mines in River State. They use federal mines. They tried. We can win them. But what I'm saying, with the level of destruction of this country, with the level of corruption in this country, with the level of insecurity in this country, please, Buhari, Osibanjo, Malami, Lai Mohammed, allow peace to reign in Anambra.
Okay, the collapse building. Let's look at collapse building yesterday. What is your take on it?
Let me tell you, Lagos are becoming lawlessness. They have handed over Lagos to Agberos. Agberos are the one controlling. When you buy a property, don't go wait, come and hear it. When you buy a property in Lagos State, maybe 3 years ago, 4 years ago, they will resell that property. Government is involved. I ask you a question. When this thing happened, government came out and said they only give them 15 floors in Ikoyi, where the governor lives, deputy governor lives, where the government of Lagos State lives. But they did not see them where they were putting 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. They did not see them.
I think it's 21.
22. They did not see them. That means they have had over. See, the way Bashola started it, it's okay. But now, lawlessness. I go to one controlling now. How can you say as a government, before, let me tell you, in Ubah here, when my brother was building, you see Lagos State of come, they call them testing. You see them, different agencies. Just one house, you have 10 agencies monitoring it. How can they allow them to say, you give them 15 floors to build, and that 15 floors, 17, 18, 19, extra, you did not see them. I blame the Lagos State governor. I blame it because he has lost focus. See what is going on in Nigeria, let me tell you. Mostly Lagos State now. The level of Amonile, Agbero, the social, the government is not talking. So we are fed up. And again, let me tell you, you know Ikoyi area, it's a waterside area. You don't, it's waterside area. Okay. You tell it to build 22 stories in that place. Because the level of this we have now in materials, they are not strong. You understand me? The sound, maybe they use this salt water sound to build that place. Okay. So please, thank you very much. Yes, thank you very much. So I let me about the rules. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. No updates, no yam today. Good morning, Mr. I agree to rules. Good morning, Mr. Good morning. Let's look at the agency that's in charge of building. I don't know. This building that collapsed. There's an agency that's responsible.
Normally. But it's unfortunate anyway because
Lagos State Building Agency Control.
I think Lagos State has one of the most efficient agency that is responsible for integrity tests. But it's unfortunate that they will get to this stage. Because I can understand that even in Lagos, if a building collapses, Lagos State government acquires that land, that property, that land automatically. So to that extent, any developer or any owner of building would have been guided by the law, knowing that if the building collapses, he stands a chance of losing that piece of land. Then again, like I just said, Lagos State has one of the best and efficient agency that is saddled with the responsibility of building integrity. Because you understand what it does. They will now go to that environment where this building collapses and carry out integrity tests in all the buildings around that environment. But as unfortunate as it is, I think it is good we allow the relevant agencies carry out their investigation to unravel what actually transpired. I do not have the details. If actually this investigation
they gave me approval for 15.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
If that was the basis, I think it is going to be quite unfortunate because as the agency that is responsible for building integrity, if you give approval, from time to time, as the building progress, you visit, you ensure that the specification, the building in return comply with the approval that was given up initially. So it means somebody must have compromised his position, his responsibility. So I think on that basis, there should be an in-depth investigation, and whoever may have compromised his position, his responsibility should be made to answer for it.
Let's look at the debate yesterday. What's your take on the debate? Governorship debate, Anambra governorship debate yesterday.
How I look at it, all the candidates who are contesting are eligible to contest. So to that extent, is in Nigeria, it is unfortunate that what shaped Nigerian election is beyond the debate you are looking at. In a society, the electorate will be looking at your manifesto, your debates, what you can offer.
Your track record.
But in Nigeria, it doesn't work like that. What they look at is where do you come from, in terms of the geopolitical zone, in terms of senatorial district, in this case, in the governorship election. Another thing is your political platform. Another thing is the resources at your disposal. These are the dynamics that shape Nigerian election. Nobody is looking at whether you are competent in terms of your debate. After all, before 2015 election, before 2019 election, Mr. President shied away from debate, but they gave him support. He won the election. So Nigerians do not look at what you have to offer. They look at sentiments. They look at your ability to share money. They look at where you come from. So those are the things that shape Nigerian election, not necessarily your ability to deliver on the mandate.
Says that Ndibo will lose if the poll is disrupted.
That statement is neither here nor there. How would they lose? Because ultimately, even if you say there is no election, in due course, when it is resolved, it is still an Anambra person that will rule that state. So it is. I don't know how you think they will lose. Even if you say you are declaring state of emergency, state of emergency will not endure forever. They will still return to democracy, and eventually an Igbo man will rule them. So I don't know his parameter of saying the Igbos will lose. To that extent, I disagree with him.
Okay, lastly, let's look at Minister Government holds 704,000 jobs, beneficiaries 7.3 billion naira. Government, you know the jobs, 704,000 jobs by the Minister of Keyamo.
Minister, okay, government. Oh.
Yeah.
You see, this is one of the areas where we fought this government and Nigerian government generally. This is a job that was meant to cushion the effect of COVID-19 on the ordinary man, the downtrodden, the man who was supposed to clean the streets, clear the drainage, and all that. How many months, if not more than 1 year down the line, you have not paid
payment?
You have not paid the supposed beneficiaries.
Bank issues.
Bank issues shouldn't have been an issue. Why am I saying it should have been an issue? Look at all the budgetary provision of the government, whether in terms of security votes, whether in terms of personnel costs and all that. How often do you hear that they have problem in accessing the fund?
Okay.
Why is it that the money that is meant to cushion the effect of COVID-19 and it has to do with the downtrodden? Why is it that is why we're having an issue? Don't forget that SIRAP has sued federal government, asking them to name beneficiaries of that program. So for me, there's more to it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Matthew. I have Mr. Chigos here this morning. Good morning, Mr.
Yeah,
Chigos.
good morning, Christian, and good morning, esteemed viewers. I must appreciate everyone who facilitated with my daughter on the occasion of her sister birthday. Thank you very much for your wishes, for your prayers, and your kindness. Our gifts. Thank you very much, Mazi Jude, Mazi Valentine, Mazi Inhechi Samuel, Mama Israel. Thank you, and the hosts of others. May the good Lord reward you and continue to make you great. I appreciate.
Okay, let's look at Iwanya is saying that Ndibo will lose if the Anambra poll is disrupted.
Well, he's saying based on his position as one of the beneficiaries of this flout system. Inyawu have been a beneficiary of the flout system called Nigeria. You see, what has an Igbo man benefited since barely 6 decades now, since independence? You see, if the governors or the political elites from the southeastern region have delivered, there wouldn't have been any vacuum for Mazim Nnamdi Kanu to fill. You see, the agitation is as a result of the leadership vacuum that have been created over the years, over decades, which of course the people are groaning. You see, what was meant for the people ended up in the hands of a few greedy political spokespersons from the southeastern region. So that's why when the people are calling for seats at home, the governors from the southern region should shut their mouth. They shouldn't interfere. They shouldn't meddle with the position of the people. Because they created the vacuum, they created the pain, they gave the opportunity for the southeastern people to be exploited. You see, what was meant for us, look at an elder brother or a relative traveled home from Mbise, Mbise. He said that there is no roads.
Yeah, yes,
I understand what he meant when I traveled in December. There was no road. We don't have road, and Rochas Okorota served for 8 years. Is that also where he came from? These are death traps. The roads are death traps. I held the same local government with Rochas Okorota. He never did anything. You see? And you're telling me that Igbo will lose. On what basis? That will be an advantage for the Igbo people because we are fed up with this system that have in no way benefited. Rather, we keep on losing our men, our young men, to the cruelty of this Nigerian system. Look at what is happening up down the east. People are dying, people are being killed, homes are being raided by the military forces or instruments of the state. And nobody is getting account of that. You see, thousands are dying on a daily basis, are missing. Huh? Is it a crime to declare your identity as a Biafran? It is someone's politically protected opinion. It is not a crime. So it's very unfortunate for an elder statement of his time to make such assertion. What have he done? All this while he has been parading himself within the corridor power. In what way have he used such of his to serve the people? To benefit? He came from Ikedu also. What has Ikedu people benefited? All this while. Money that was meant for federal roads and federal projects, Iwanya and his like will come at it and share the money. You see?
Okay.
So it's very unfortunate. They are the problem of the Eastern region. And the only solution is to get them out of the way. So for him telling the Igbo will lose on what?
Okay, let's look at the collapse building. Who is to blame? If you have read the story, who do you think should be blamed? Is it the government or the developer, the people that are involved in building?
Yeah, but of course the government should be blamed because they created a window to exploit the people. They created a window to subvert the due process. You see?
They allowed it.
Yes, they created a window because of the level of corruption that have eaten up the fabrics of our existence as a people. You see? Rather than taking the step-by-step procedure in running the test and all that, in conducting appropriate texture or test for the region or the particular consign, they will want to lobby their way out. They will demand for this and demand for that. So rather than going through the process, people will want to just settle them. No matter how you want to go through the process, they will still insist that you must give them something. Otherwise, they will frustrate you. So these are the reasons why we see collapsed buildings here and there.
Okay.
It is becoming more rampant within Lagos State.
Thank you very much.
Yes, and of course, Iwanya wants to apologize to the Igbo people. We have been losing. So it's time for us to gain. And the only way we can gain is to call for our self-preservation, self-determination, which is Biafra, so that we can fix our things our own way. There is no way if I have to travel, I don't have road, I don't have water, I don't have light. So what makes me a Nigeria?
Okay, thank you very much.
What a useless
Mr.
state.
Chigozie. I have Mr. Charles. Good morning, Mr. Charles.
Good morning, Mr. Christian.
I hope you watched the debate yesterday.
From my own take, almost all the candidates that went for the debate, their manifestos, everything, they are okay. You understand? They are good. All of them, they are eligible to be elected the governor of Anambra State. But as it stands, the situation on ground is far different from what the debate we are talking about. We believe somebody like Professor Charles Soludo, that's my namesake, and Ubah, right? And so many of them, Ozigwe or anyone, anything you call them, they are highly, if you're talking about giving them power, they are eligible because most of them have tested it. When you talk about money, they have the money. When you talk about, political muscle and power, most of them, they are equipped with it. But Anambra State as it stands, the election you are talking about is just within their own corridor. That is not what an Anambra man wants now or wishes for himself now. So many things should be fixed in Anambra State. Insecurity is there rampaging Anambra State. And you are there telling us the election, you have to go for an election on Saturday. Well, it was okay. The manifesto was good. So I wish them all the best.
Okay, somebody said election. Even if people come out and vote, what happened in Imo State, your state, will still happen in Anambra State?
Well, what's the name of the person? Lilian. Sorry, Lilian. Sorry to tell you this. Anambra is not Imo State. That is to tell you. Go and ask anybody. You can do that in Imo State and score free. You can do that in Ogun State and score free. But Anambra is the first sons and daughters of what Igbo land. You can't just go there and try that rubbish in Anambra State. What do you need in Anambra? What do you want in Anambra?
My personal opinion, I don't need to say my personal opinion, but I think APC is going to take that state. Anambra.
Well, my brother, we have nothing to say. Let's just wait from now to Saturday and what I want to.
Because looking at the debates, if you watch the debates and study debates across the past 5 years, the candidate that does not really say much is the candidate that always gets victory.
Because
that's aside.
Because they are still in power. And definitely, if they think they want to overrule and overtake what really happened in Imo State, from PDP to APC, it will not work in Anambra.
What does the Anambra people want?
What they want? Self-freedom. Just freedom to go.
Free how?
Thank you very much. You have something on ground and you're talking about election. How many people were killed in Onitsha this morning? 4. Are you getting me? 4 people were killed in Onitsha. And Onitsha, when you go to Onitsha, it's just like somebody that's traveling from here to Aba. Whether you like it or not, Onitsha and Aba, they are the Nigerian Chinas we have in this country. And you are there killing most of the people. If you go to a place like Anambra, do you know that if Anambra find out that this shoe you are wearing now, they cannot produce this shoe, even Aba, do you know what they will do? They will gather money within themselves and send one person abroad for him to go and learn touch. And then you cannot tell me that something like that will be happening. And then you are telling me, asking me, what does Anambra person want? Anambra wants to be free. Insecurity is ravaging that state. People are dying. Imagine a government where the only thing they prefer is the centers on your killings. They prefer, where on earth, my brother? In those days, you only hear somebody died in Liberia, somebody died here. But look at it, just viewing it face to face in your country.
Yes, somebody died.
Don't forget about that one. That's an accident. But this one, you are fighting the government. So, my brother, you ask me, what does an Anambra man want? My brother, Anambra man wants freedom. You need to free them. So, I bet you, what really happened in Imo State, if it should happen in Anambra, my brother, I don't have anything to say because I'm still in Lagos here. But I believe and I trust them. I know what they can do.
Okay, thank you very much. 5 minutes has gone. I have Mr. Okokondem of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Okokondem of Republic of Biafra.
Okay, I made a mistake. I said Nigeria. I said Nigeria.
You said Nigeria. You can say Nigeria because I'm still in Nigeria. But the real thing is Okokondem.
The new Okokondem is a Calabar man.
Yes, Calabar may have become a title for those who work for Biafra.
Okay, let's continue.
Yeah. Good morning, viewers. In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, I thank Father Yahweh. I praise Him for making it possible for us to be today. May His name be glorified in Jesus' name. I thank Father Yahweh on behalf of Flip TV, who made this possible to provide us this platform to begin our view. I thank our viewers all over the world. May God bless them in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. I am Mr. Akbara, the new Okokondem in this Second Republic of Biafra. Lead by Mazen Namdekal and his IPOB. Government of Biafra.
Okay.
Long live Republic of Biafra.
Okay.
Long live Republic of Biafra.
Do you want election in Anambra State?
Do I want election in Anambra State? I don't want Nigerian election in Biafra land. How much more talk less of Anambra State? The head of
you have Igbos that are contesting for position of governorship in Anambra State.
The one in Sokoto and the Katsina and Arewa. Is it Igbo going there to contest? No, it was the owners of the state to contest. Even in Anambra election, not all Igbos will contest in Anambra. It's only Anambrians will contest.
What I'm trying to say is that if you don't want the election, there's another Igbo man that wants the election. That's what I'm trying to say.
They are Nigerian-born Igbo man, not Biafra-born Igbo man.
Please, can you explain?
Now, Nigeria-born Igbo man are those who died and won with Nigeria. Are those, anyhow, Nigeria is good for them. Are those who betrayed their people to stay in Nigeria. Are those who are using federal minds to intimidate their own people. People like Usodema, who went and bring the army to be killing his own people.
Who brought the army in Anambra State?
Anambra State. The army that came in Anambra State were the same politicians. Went and brought army in Anambra State. The politicians mostly in Efcc who want to be in power by all means. Are you okay?
Yeah.
So, for them to get Anambra, they are getting the heart of Igbos.
You know Wanyamu?
I know Iwanyamu.
He said something. Let me read what he said.
What did the Iwanyamu say?
Ndibo will lose if the poll is disrupted.
Iwanyamu, Emmanuel.
He's an Igbo leader.
Engineer, it's not an Igbo leader. Engineer.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, Engineer Emmanuel Iwanyamu of Owerri. I think where it come from. Ikeduru is not Igbo leader. And the engineer Emmanuel Iwanyamu, wherever you are, hear my voice. I, Mr. Akbara, the new Okokondem. You are the people that betray Igbo in general. Betray Biafra. Emmanuel Iwanyamu, remember in 2003, when Obasanjo wanted to contest for second term, you are the one who went round about all over Nigeria, went east, and said no Igbo man can be able to defeat Obasanjo. They never born that Igbo man. That time, you don't know that Igbo man, they were losing that time. When you open your mouth and condemn them, you don't know that you're losing. Now you know that Igbo man will losing. In the killing in Mpo Junction, you don't know that Igbo man is losing. Killing in Head Bridge on Nisha, you don't know that Igbo man is losing. Killing in Aba, you don't know that Igbo man is losing. Operation Baton Dance, Mr. Wanyamu, you don't know that Igbo man is losing. Since independence, Iwanyamu, tell me what Igbo man have done in Nigeria. Can you come out at least what Igbo man have done in Nigeria? Igbo man fought for Nigeria independence. Igbo man was #1 arrowhead to get independence for Nigeria, get independence for other nationality in Nigeria. Igbo man remains slave in Nigeria. And he wanted to come now to tell us Igbo man will lose. What will we lose? Can we lose what we lose in the first war? Only 10 years Igbo man build up. Only 10 years. One return from exile. He went when he traveled to east, he was on Asaba. Look down to Anambra and said, wow, is this Onisha that we level, we vandalize, we loot? Is this Onisha? He was very surprised. Not by our own making, it's by God's making. By the hand of Almighty Father Yahweh, we are not losing. We will recover. Look, the Igbos in Nigeria are like the Jews in Israelites in the land of Egypt. For 400 years, Israelites look as if they are losers. But the day they live with substance. They live with wealth. No Israeli person leave Egypt on the day of Exodus, leave empty-handed. So Iwanya, we are not losing, we are gaining.
Let's talk about Cubana. Cubana arrest. Cubana was arrested for money laundering. Okay. You're talking about Obey Cubana. You say you blame him. I'm asking, are you giving an excuse for Buhari?
Yes, I say blame Obi Kubani for arresting him is because you asked me what of Buhari that lavish money on his daughter's wedding. Now let me tell you one thing. There's something between person who hold power and person who don't hold power. No matter how rich Obi Kubani is, Buhari hold the gun. Buhari hold the power. They can appoint to anybody and say bring him. Number one, Buhari lavish our money, but in a way by handset to people that came in daughter's wedding. I cannot prove now whether it's Buhari money he used or government money he used. All I know, he has power. Even though only security fund of Buhari can do all those things. Now, Obi Kubani cannot break constitution and amend constitution, but Buhari can break constitution and amend constitution.
Is it right for Buhari to break and amend constitution?
Well, all the thing Buhari is doing in Nigeria, are they right? All the whole thing Buhari and his government is doing in Nigeria, are they right? They are wrong, but it's still going on to show you what power means. You know, people are power intoxicated. You see some people, they are power intoxicated.
Mm.
Some people like we are like Adolf Hitler. Some people we are like Chama. Some people we are like certain maximum of Soviet Union. Something like that.
So you are blaming Obi Cubana.
Look, no matter how you have money, at first you are an individual. Try to control that your money. Let me tell you, had he been Obi Kubani, he's not a strong man. By now, kidnappers will be going after him. But he's a strong man. Kidnapper cannot go after him. Now, but government can go after him. Okay, look at Abakiari. The police Abakiari. Was it not with Obi Kubani? Take picture, do anything. But can government lay hand on him? Government cannot lay hand on him because of Obi Kubani issue. Because for against Obi Kubani issue. Because Abakiari is a government pikin. It's a government child. It's a government property.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Thank you very much, Mr. Okokode.
I am Mr. Akpara.
Good morning. It's working. Okay, let's.
Okay, is it working now? So it has exposed many things. Let me tell you, Buhari was an ordinary person. He has no presidential immunity clause or whatever covering him when Abacha was in power. He was ousted by Babangida. He went through due process. Do you understand? He was ousted and through due process, even house of arrest, he was not being held. He went his way. And then Shoniko was there, Buhari was free. Are you listening to me? Yaradua was there, Buhari was a free person. Obasanjo was there, Buhari was a free person. Likewise, Jonathan, he was a free person. But the reason why he should be detaining people from the southern Nigeria unnecessarily is witch hunting everybody. Look at Nnamdi Kanu, he's fighting for self-determination. Everybody has right to say, I am this, I can do this, I like this, I don't like this. That is the human rights, the civility we are talking about. Do you understand? Or it's under law of what? Civilization, civility. Do you understand? It is lawful for me to say I like you. It is lawful for me to say I don't like you. Are you listening to me? If I sew clothes tomorrow and put Biafra at my back, Biafra is a name, and it has come to say nobody has right to arrest me or to ask me why. Before you should arrest me, I will express myself, and I know how to do that. If you take me to anywhere, we will go there and you will explain to them the reason why you should arrest me because I write Biafra on my clothes or write idiot on my clothes. What if somebody writes up Buhari, they will allow him to be? That is what we are talking about. It is going to expose many things. Anambrans, we are going to gain a lot. After all, we have known that Ubah, who has been troubling in Giga for how many years? Let me tell you, since 1999 to date, Ubah is a trouble maker in Anambra State. Ubah is contesting under APC. I'm not speaking in favor of PDP this time or APC. What I'm saying is that under that platform, Ubah is contesting. Who is Ubah to Anambrans? As Anambrans forgetting in a haste the man that abducted our governor 17, 16, 18 years ago. Let's say 16 years ago. He was abducted. Anambrans forgetting in a haste what brought them, Atiaba, as a governor of that state, the first female governor we have in Nigeria. When Ngiga was abducted by Raphael, IG police, you know, the guys from, I think, Benue State. Yes. He was abducted. Ubah paid them, police them. They tormented the whole sitting governor. I mean Chris Ubah and Ubah's junior brother. Are you listening to me? So Ubah's connection with Obasanjo gave Chris Ubah, his junior brother, the impetus, the prerogative to have been, you know, to have perpetrated that kind of crime in Anambra State. Connection of Ubah. Are you listening? It was the minister of what? Kitchen affair in Asorok that time. He was taking care of kitchen for Obasanjo. Are you listening to me? Now he gave his brother that kind of impetus, power to be tormenting a whole presiding governor. A governor that was sitting then. Do you understand? So he's exposing many things. And now he has employed many people to be killing for him. Don't you know that Ekwe was arrested yesterday? It's a breaking news on social media and the Phonics. I know Phonics doesn't talk lie. Phonics. Let me tell you, Ekwe has been apprehended now by security officials in Anambra State, the army, the police, during a shootout. Ekwe was paid 5 million, the first payment. One hotel in Oka, that was where he met with Ubah. Ubah paid him. Ekwe was, this is a true confession, not I say, or I hear, or someone said. It's not a hearsay. Do you understand? It's no longer a rumor that he paid Ekwe, or Foka, and the rest that were operating with Ekwe. Do you understand? The rest are at large now. You paid them 5 million, all 10 million to be killing anybody in Anambra State with Apuga uniform, with Apuga car, with PDP uniform, with PDP uniform, with PDP car or vehicles. Any political car, let me call them political car, political human being in Anambra State, shoot them. That was Ubah's instruction to the Ebonyi-born or Fulani-born murderer. The man has been killing and killing and killing. Even I was reading with such eagerness to learn from the guy if he was the person that shot Dr. Chike Akunyili. And even if he was the person that shot Dr. Chike Akunyili, I would have gone home. We will go and share his meat, dismember that idiot. Because he was paid to kill that innocent man so that IPOB will be blamed. They will label IPOB a terror organization. You see, many gains and loss of Anambra Guber. Are you listening to me? Now we've known who is who in Anambra, who is with us and who is without us. Are you listening to me? We are gaining a lot and we are losing a lot because many people are being killed on daily basis in Anambra State. Secret killing by the so-called Nigerian military, soldiers, police. Are you listening to me? The so-called illegally inaugurated Biafra National Guard, sponsored by who? Federal government. So that they will say, this is Biafra doing all this. They are killing people, trying to deceive us that they are what? Protecting our land. Who tell you? Who protects Igbo land before? Is it not God? Before the coming of the British, don't Igbo land, was Igbo land not safe and secured? BNG, illegal BNG, inaugurated by federal government, DSS, and their secret what? Policemen that are killing in Igbo land. How many are you going to kill? See, they have been killing and killing and killing for how many months now? If you go there, you see people busing around like bees. We are many. We shall outnumber them. We shall overcome them. We shall subdue them. They will never press us down. They have been suppressing Igbo man for how many years? How many years could you continue doing like that? Igbo man is not going to finish. Igbo man, the more you kill, the more we give birth. The more some people spring out from somewhere all over the world to come to their fatherland, Biafra, to build and to establish. See, they have not killed up to 0.000%. Nobody. It's like nobody's dying. But let me tell you, the people that are perpetrating this act, Nemesis, is following them. Okay, law of retribution, it has not been denied ever. The natural law, it is. Whatever goes round, turn round. As you kill, the souls of the innocent are following you wherever you go. And Ubah has been exposed. You can see or hear from the debate between Ubah and Charles Soludo. Charles Soludo has nailed him because he was the murderer we know. Political killings in Anambra State. One person has been caught. Ask me who? Ubah under the platform of Efcc. That's why we are asking. There will be no election in Anambra State. These politicians in Igbo land, they have been bought over by the Fulani. They are Fulani masters. They are coming to kill. They are not coming to reconstruct Igbo land or to build Igbo land. After the war, Nigeria should have paid money to that region, southern region. Reparation, they must pay compensation for fighting Igbo man for over 36 good months. Many tribes in Nigeria, they joined together. Even Egypt, Chad, Niger, Russia, UK, Britain fought that little tribe there on the lower part of Niger. Little tribe, tiny. We are Dutch. Have you forgotten? That same Dutch, that idiot that called us Dutch is an idiot. He fought that Dutch for how many months? Still, the Dutch resisted him. And still, the Dutch is making waves. Not across Africa, but across the world. The Dutch nation is what? The worldwide global wind sweeping from north to south, east to western world. The Dutch world.
Okay, let's look at Obi Cubana.
Obi Cubana's arrests. Phony sent it to me this morning and I wrote out my heart. I wrote the way I felt. I wrote up to 3 write-ups there on phonics. Let me tell you, Obi Cubana, he knows it's coming. You know this is coming. You know this is coming. Obi Cubana knows this could come because his mother's burial has, sprung up this kind of criticism. His mother's burial, a man bury his mother in a way he like. A man bury his mother so lavishly. Even to put, what do you call him? Buhari's son's wedding. I think you understand. It's something that you could, compare to that. But nobody's going to ask him because he's what? He's Mr. Right, Mr. Do No Wrong. A man who carries Nigerian constitution on his head. He controls the judiciary, he controls the legislative, he controls the office of the executive as he likes. That's why the wedding of his son, Abi, was like that. And nobody can question him. Mr. Unquestionable. unquestionable you are the Lord is only attributed to the God Almighty. But he who placed God over us is going to do what? Is going to receive the pank on his head. Obi Cubana's mother's brother had exposed many things about that young man. They accused him of what? Tax evasion, tax fraud. Who is evading tax? Obi Cubana evaded tax. He has club all over the places. Why? He's paying Lagos. Why must he evade tax? Is he not paying Lagos State? Go and investigate. Obi Cubana pays tax. In Abuja there, you can't owe government 10 kobo there. Do you know that? Obi Cubana did not evade any tax. I have reason. Let's wait for investigation. No, let me investigation. Efcc went to Obi Cubana. They invited him. He did not even. He went there. He visited the commission by himself. Over what? Money laundering. Which money did he launder? He laundered his own money. Or Buhari's money. He laundered. Or Bawa, what's the name of that EFCC young boy? That young boy. Bawa B. Bawa did not see what to do. Bawa is running after Yahoo. Innocent Nigerian youths on the street, eking out a living to what? To survive. Bawa is after them. Yahoo people are innocent because Nigerian bad government lure them to that business. If Nigeria is a good place, has good economy, has good governance and government, has every infrastructure in place, creates job and what? Employment opportunities for the youth. Nobody will have time for Yahoo. I tell you that Buhari's government is responsible for Yahoo. They are not doing well. That's why Yahoo is moving. No, United States government is good. You want me to digress? No, you want me to digress. You don't want me to finish Nigeria or you are jumping to USA. USA is a good society, well advanced. It favored everybody. True federalism is working there.
Is there no Yahoo in the United States?
Somebody is calling me. Can you permit me to answer my call?
No.
Okay, I can't do that. Let me tell you. Yahoo. Americans are not doing Yahoo. Their government is good. Americans, there are enough jobs there. If you are working in America, you will see what you work for. If you are working in Nigeria, you are just firing the moon. How much do they pay? Do you know that casual workers are still thriving on this land, on this soil? You work and work. Somebody is sitting in the office eating your sweat. Even when the CEO, the so-called company owners are doling out millions to pay Nigerian casuals. They are organ that sits and preside over the office of that company. They are eating the money. Obasanjo work hard to make sure that Chinese, the Indians, the Pakistans, they don't pay us well. Adam Ochobele went behind and collected money that belongs to casual workers in Nigeria when he was heading labor. Are you sure? Are you getting what I'm saying? This is a country that their leaders are wicked. This is a country that manifests black man as what? I won't call you Zinjan Tropicals. I will call you what? Monkeys. It is working here. The black man life in Nigeria, let me tell you, is the worst anywhere in the world. Black man. Nigerian leaders has manifested monkeyism as life. They are monkey. It is gorilla that are presiding over the National House of Assembly. I see them as gorillas. All of them, they are not human beings. I'm telling you, Yahoo can never ever thrive over there in the US. When you have handwork in US as an engineer, you are well paid. When you have strength to work up to 4-5 jobs under 24 hours, you are well paid. You receive your money. Likewise, Canada. Work like that in Nigeria. Nobody will pay you. Your guy in the office will be eating the money. The Oyibos that are the CEOs here, they make sure that they treat us well. But the money they are paying you, the so-called master degree holders and PhD holders in the office, they collect it and eat. They feast on you. They lord it over you. They feast on your sweat. In America and the so-called Germany, the factory workers, those people that operate machines, they are the main people because they are the one that is in the field of work. You that relaxes in the office, I don't think your salary will be bigger than somebody that operates machines in the factory, risking all these occupational hazards, industrial hazards. I think understand. They are the ones collecting money in Europe. The people that get PhD, that don't know anything about practical, they are the ones eating the money in Nigeria. Idiots. They dress on, put on coats and ties because they get PhD and master BSc. To me, it's nothing. You read, you are read. Even if you get OND and let me say HND, and you have human mind, you have good heart, it's better than a PhD holder that behaves like what? Adaka, monkey, chimpanzee. Let me tell you, You don't blame boys in Nigeria. Don't blame youth in Nigeria. Blame it to government. I didn't understand. They delve into Yahoo, all manner of cyber crime because of bad governance in this part of the world. EFCC is running after Naira Mali. EFCC is running after Obi Cubana. What does Obi Cubana do? What did he do? He's a businessman, of course. Everybody knows him. Why running after him? Also, Adam Ochomele, those mansions he built there at Auchi is not from government scoffers. Eh? Oh, Chibanjo. Oh, God. These people are thieves. And they are the one EFCC should be going after.
Okay, finally, on Anambra election.
Anambra election, what I see there is that if Nnamdi Kanu fails to come out from DSS detention, what I'm seeing in Anambra State is fracas. And from Anambra State, they won't take it easy with the so-called INEC. The soldier that went there to kill and maim people, they are not going to get it easy. See, the moment you carry somebody up, lift him up and hit him on the ground and start concentration of punching, constant punching of that person, you are still holding yourself down.
I believe APC is going to win.
Believe that APC will never go far. And the Ubah's hypocrisy has been detected, exposed. It's not going to go far, but if you ask me, I wish Charles Soludo victory. I wish him well. Okay. I wish Nnamdi Kanu well. I wish Obiano well. But my prayer is that Nnamdi Kanu is supposed to be out. Nnamdi Kanu shouldn't be there. And we are casting election in Anambra State. Let me tell you, how do you feel? How do you feel that the main man, the tiger, the lion, the giant is down in the detention there? How do you feel? How do you feel that your brother is suffering from nothing? Nothing, no offense he has committed. How do you feel? How do you see it? It is wrong to have him in there while election is going on in Anambra State. IPOB is not responsible for any wrongdoings in the southeastern Nigeria. Those guys are for peace.
Thank you very much. We have moved to the end of bystanders at the newsstand this morning. I'm Christian Chico. Sorry for what happened today, what transpired today, the technical network issues. Please bear with us. Bear with us. We have peace and I also appeal that we thank you for your patience this morning. A big thank you to the man behind the camera, Mr. Ifeanyi, and I'm also Christian Chiku on this wonderful edition of the program. Thank you very much. We'll meet here, same place, same time, same platform tomorrow. God bless.